Hi Virgo, it's Denise with Divine Soul Astrology. Today I'm here to discuss Jupiter going direct in Cancer, and that was just 2 days ago. And Jupiter will remain direct until December the 13th of this year. So Jupiter direct is a really good thing. Jupiter's already exalted in Cancer. And so, Jupiter is the planet of abundance and opportunities and growth and expansion. It is a benefic, providing benefits, right? Really. But Jupiter wants us to grow and expand because it rules that. And also Jupiter rules Sagittarius and Pisces. But when we're talking about Jupiter, in Cancer, it is really about heart-to-heart conversations. It's also about nurturing ourselves and nurturing family members or just other people as well. Cancer is the sign of the mother, the fourth house of home and family. It's also about our emotional stability or emotional security, I should say. That is Cancer, and that rules the fourth house, right, in the moon. But for now, Jupiter actually is going direct in your 11th house, Virgo, right? So let's talk a little bit about Jupiter direct before we go on with your own horoscope because Jupiter went direct or stationed direct 8:30 p.m. on the 10th. And that means that our paths can really, excuse me, start moving forward because that's what Jupiter wants, movement and growth, right? And so we could, maybe we are moving from hesitation now to, I know what I want, and, I want to grow this, or this is making me feel like expansive, and, because Jupiter is also wisdom, it is. And so Jupiter rules the ninth house of higher purpose and higher education. It is really related to kind of the North Node where we want the best for ourselves. We want to really be in our purpose or, work or live a meaningful life. That is what Jupiter really wants for us. Now, now we can move forward. We may have more courage too. And so now emotional clarity is beginning to flow because it's in Cancer, all right? And yeah, it's going to remain, Jupiter will remain in Cancer until June 30th, where it'll move into Gemini. But for now, Jupiter is inviting us or encouraging us to embrace emotional honesty and create these heart-to-heart connections with others, expressing the needs, our true needs, expressing what we need, expressing our feelings, right? Because very important, right? Cancer is about our feelings. And at the same time, Jupiter and Cancer invites us to embrace ourselves, right? And to nurture one another, and also to align with our needs, as I was just saying, right? Jupiter is about alignment with our purpose. It is. But Jupiter in Cancer will actually help us to have more emotional awareness, which is a very, very good thing. So, Virgo, Jupiter is direct in your 11th house of hopes and wishes, gains, social connections. And these connections are typically like-minded people. They're usually unattached. I really kind of relate to, I don't know, that particular group of people. It could be anything. It could be, somebody who likes the same kind of art as you, or they like to play tennis, or even, political groups, things like that. So the 11th house is also the house of friends, all right? So it is about innovation. It can be about technology and the future, very important, the future with the 11th house. So as Jupiter goes direct, your natal Mercury will trine Jupiter. A trine is a beautiful supportive aspect. And Mercury is the planet of the mind, the intellect. It is about information processing, decisions and choices and plans and goals. Mercury is the logic, right? The logical mind. The conscious mind is what we like to kind of call that. But Mercury will trine Jupiter. And this is kind of saying, hey, you know what to do to move forward, right? You know what to do. You know what feeds you. And so and yeah, from Pisces, and Pisces is also a very feeling sign. So Mercury and Pisces can ask us to trust your intuition, trust both, right? Be logical about in a way, but you have to trust your dreams as well. And Pisces is about our dreams and our visions, and it is related to Jupiter because it is the other sign. Jupiter rules Pisces and Sagittarius. All right. So you could be knowing here, as Jupiter has station direct, you may be understanding here. And Jupiter, I mean, Mercury really wants us to understand because it is about our intelligence. So, but so you could be understanding your path forward, right? A little bit better, Virgo. And so uh, Venus is trining Jupiter from your house of partnerships. Yeah, balance and harmony, opponents, right? Or anybody we kind of have an argument with, that's an opponent, or you just don't agree with them. Doesn't have to be, an actual argument, right? But this is the house where we want to balance scales. We want to feel harmony and balance in our lives. It can be about legal matters as well, and any partnership. So that's where Venus is. Venus loves this place, trining Jupiter. Yeah, Venus loves to be in its own house, the seventh house of partnerships and relationships. So Jupiter direct is yes, and the trine with Mercury itself can help you understand something. I mentioned that help you understand your path, but it can help you understand something very intellectually, as I said, and intuitively right, as Mercury sits in Pisces. So we also have the moon squaring Mercury, and so your emotional awareness is you could understand something that was kind of maybe holding you back intellectually, or I need to make a decision about that. Because the moon squaring, Mercury, natal Mercury is this is my emotions basically kind of squaring my, putting pressure on my conscious mind or my decisions and, my thought processes and things like that. So, but this square with this pressure can also help you understand maybe what's been hindering you in your path forward, in your own expansion and growth. Right? So, yeah, and the sun in Pisces, um, the sun, it will be, excuse me, the sun in Pisces will square the moon. Wow. And so making these squares a little bit more round here. So, right, that's not a good thing. But the sun in Pisces will square the moon in Sagittarius. That was 2 days ago, but still, this starts the retrograde. So, and this is your planet Mercury. So, but this square put pressure between your conscious mind and your emotional mind, or basically your unconscious mind, right? So, as I was saying, and so, but it does look really good for you, Virgo. It does. So, thank you so much for joining me here. Please like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed my content. I'll be back with another video. I am trying to get to the 1,000 subs that I so need here on YouTube. If you would like a reading with me, check out the description box below. I have all kinds of great readings. Hit the little bell so you can be notified of my next video, which is coming shortly. Thank you so much, Virgo, for joining me here today.